Hello, good evening. How's it going? Admin and Captain Pulse here, back again to Ace Attorney Investigations Mouse Edgeworth.
Hey, can we go on the rides now?
Hopefully. Oh yes. Apparently the kidnap victim show at one point, and of course now you're somebody find out who murdered a possible perpetrator of the kidnapping. And
we believe.
Yes.
Well, we believe that there's at least two of them, and one of them's dead. So.
And yeah, apparently there was a new development that we're gonna get into.
All right.
Yeah, latter. Final confrontation. Former.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sounds like a doll. Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh. You see what I see?
Yes.
Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe?
Just on the other side of the mantle, sir. Oh, just a costume.
Oh, thank goodness for that. What?
No. Was he out there in the hotel alone? No, he was discovered in tall grass matter. We moved it out here and touched somebody more truly.
Then let's get down to it.
And I see something already.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
I didn't know that was your call, sir.
What do we have here?
Ah, wings.
Someone's been drinking Red Bull.
Oh, it's another pendant. Best treasures in one day. How lucky is that? And hey, this pretty baby made of platinum silver too. Carefully put it in the pocket.
Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon. Is it possible that these two...
Oh,
think...
done right there.
Yeah.
I knew it was him. Hands up, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you?
Oh!
A pendant, huh? This is a pretty decisive piece of evidence.
How can you tell?
Look here, Rita, what did you see? Lauren? Hey, it's a name that's greater than this.
Mrs. Pop's pendants is shaped like a pair of wings. Lauren D's engraved on the back.
Oh. We have you now, Miss Kidnapper.
No, you don't understand.
Lovely. I can't believe you were one of my kidnappers.
Lance.
You're kidding! Miss Pop's one of the kidnappers?
Yes.
What?
It was me. I held Lance hostage. If I can't have him, no one can! So, Ms. Pops is one of the kidnappers. But even knowing that, I can't call this case solved. Or over.
Yeah, it cannot be that simple. Hey, guys. Case closed. Get the car ready! And I mean the special one for this young lady.
The white one with no windows on it. And
Yes,
the camcorder inside.
And free rim pops on the side, by the way. Again, Mr. Prosecutor, what is it this time?
Are you proposing that Ms. Pops is also the culprit in the murder case? What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect.
We found it.
Found what?
That officer's gun. He let it drop in the middle of a thick patch of grass. The country's police are a sham. Just look at how careless they are. Why you call it a sham? The officer's gun didn't show signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon.
So Officer Meekins has been cleared of all charges, I see.
And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking onto the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. As I recall, it was you who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor? Miss Babs, did you really kill Mr. Deacon?
Yes, I killed him.
With that ring? I knew that
Yes.
was dangerous.
I shanked him with my candy ring.
Hey, Tim. I can't believe it. That's was a confession.
Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed.
Oh, look at you, so sure yourself. We got the culprits on confession and some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for?
Ms. Lauren Pomps. Yes?
Lick it. Lick it.
No! I want to hear it from you. And tell me your side of all of this that's happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder. But why? I'm a kidnapper and the killer! Isn't that enough? Oh god.
You got scissors!
She's got a weapon! Tackle her!
She's gonna cut her hair. Okay?
It's gonna get all into her ring. That's gonna be so horrible. Anyway, it's fine if you're the one behind everything, but only if it is that truth. Huh. Now then, will you tell us the truth? Or is there some reason why you can't?
I had a change of heart. I think I enjoy seeing you sulk away as the losing mutt.
And thus you've signed with
You
you.
heard him. Let's hear about all the evil deeds you committed today. Lick.
The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back, after all. Everything was going according to plan as soon as we got the money. Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me!
That's impossible. There. Are you satisfied? She is confessed to the crimes a second time. At least you had the guts to admit what you done. I can at least respect that much.
Ms. Pops, is what you really said the truth? Yes, it is. If that is the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth. Because there is something that seems a bit too improbable in her confession.
I see the contradiction, but let's press anyway.
The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. And how well did you know the victim? I've spoken with him only a few times at Lance's house. A few times? That's it? Yes. If they only met a few times, I don't see how they could have trusted each other.
But he hardly ever tapped, and how could you trust you not to steal his plan? That's completely irrelevant. He was planning to betray her from the very beginning. Which is why he chose someone he wasn't especially close to. Isn't that right, Sheena? Yes, however, Mr. Deacon made a very poor choice. In the end, he was killed by the one he intended to betray himself. Ha! I bet he didn't see that one coming.
We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. You knew? How did you know something like that? Oh no, what should I do? Okay, what's wrong with her now?
Come on, isn't it obvious? You're making a scary face again, that's why. Why do you try asking in a nicer, more gentle way?
Hmm. No, stop it, Lauren. You're always like this. Do you think he really likes me? Yes/no? I don't know. You always fall for the stern-looking one. That's why you'll always be unhappy.
Oh, maybe that's it. She's been bewitched by your icy glare.
Mind your own business, Kay. Now then, Ms. Pops, let's continue with your testimony. Oh, yes, of course. Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back, after all.
Hold it!
Why did you believe that? Anyone who knows Mr. Amano would think the same.
I bet that's the old man's greatest treasure. I should steal it.
I suppose he would be to a doting father like Mr. Amano. I always figured that was it too, and I was always envious of Lance for it.
Oh, look at your dad's.
I got this pendant from my father.
Aha.
And I believe that as long as I have this, I'll find my father again someday. He'll welcome me into his arms, riding on the back of a Pegasus. Not pendant. She must truly believe it to be the wings of Pegasus. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money...
Hold it!
Would you mind telling us a little about the plan itself? Well, first we captured Lance.
Oh, how you do that?
Well, Mr. Deacon did that on his own, so I don't quite know.
Here, I thought you knew how to steal people away.
I shudder to think what she would do with such knowledge. Sorry, I really don't know, but somehow Mr. Deacon was able to contain him. All we had to do after that was wait for the ransom to be paid, but... Mr. Deacon turned on me, and he tried to kill me!
Hold it!
Why do you think he did? I have no idea, but maybe he planned on doing so from the very beginning.
Miss Pops.
Wait, Mr. Deacon planned to kill Miss Pops from the very beginning? Was that ever really likely to happen? What should I do? Should I raise an objection?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just claimed is all that likely. Huh? I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you. But why? We were total strangers! It's not uncommon for people to kill each other over money. Ms. Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you? What do you mean? You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I can show you with this piece of evidence.
Hold on a moment, sorry.
Oh my god, what is that parade doing out there?
Hello? 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 Here. Okay, let me check on that.
Alright, well. Looks like he'll be out for a little bit. How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, welcome back.
Okay, let's move on.
Has that parade finally passed? Excellent, let's continue. This proves that Mr. Deacon wouldn't have been able to bring himself to kill Ms. Pops.
His pendant.
Yeah.
Take that!
Why are you showing this to me?
So what about the pendant?
This horse pendant, along with this piece of evidence, shows you who you really are.
This other pendant.
Take that!
These two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, you're right. They're the same color, and they even made from the same material.
And I believe that these two pendants are actually one. Eh? Shall we give it a try?
Click. Wow, it's totally Pegasus.
Now, I want to see... I
sorry.
can't help but think that Edgeworth has a lot of trouble putting the two things together. And it's like, come on, Edgeworth, I know you can do it. It's like, all right, smart guy, why don't you give it a try? Like the two-piece puzzle.
Yeah.
But why? Why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's? You're a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be. Oh, no! That can't be!
So the two make a set. It's just a trinket. It's not a dirty changes or anything.
You lack imagination, Agent Lang. Very well, I'll show you with this evidence. This is the piece of evidence that gives meaning to the Pegasus pendant.
Was it
The,
paper? There is.
yeah, Colin Devore.
Yeah, there you go.
Take that!
Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man. His real name was Colin Devore, the name that is etched on the horse pendant.
What? Ah, an alias?
And I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon somehow in order to live. And it makes sense given what is written in Mr. Devore's dossier. But what I really wanted to point out was this. This specific section is what reveals the true meaning of whatever.
Soul daughter.
Soul daughter, yeah.
Take that!
Mr. Devore had one daughter. And her name is Lauren Pops. That's a lie! That person was not my father! He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. Do you still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot? And what is so funny, Agent Lang?
You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's a truth, aren't you?
What are you trying to say?
You're thinking it's much too innocent. After all, I thought of another possibility.
Is that so? Well, let's hear it.
Here we go. I grant you that two of them are father and daughter. But isn't it possible that they both knew that fact? It was no coincidence that the Renai pair became involved in the house of Amano. And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plot this little kidnapping. What do you say my sin is pretty problem as well?
Source me, I made it up. So this is his version of how things might have been.
You don't have any proof that they didn't know for the true relationship, right? And you're saying that the two of them committed the kidnapping together? That's right. As one really rotten family.
Is that really what happened? I had better take a long, hard look at the evidence. Yeah, no, that letter to Lance from the collection agency. Oh, no.
It's implying something. I granted you two then our father and daughter.
Hold it.
Precisely. And what father would ever willingly kill his own daughter?
I've seen a lot of wins in my travels. And I can tell you that being related by blood is sometimes proof of nothing. But isn't it possible they both knew that fact?
Hold it.
You think they knew?
Yeah, I don't think only the victim knew. I think the girl realized it as well. They both knew who the other person was, but they had to pretend that they didn't.
Because he was on the lam.
You got it. The victim could exactly go around flaunting who he was. Furthermore, it was no coincidence that Renard pair became involved in the house of Amano.
Hold it.
One as a butler and one as the friend of the son, you mean?
They probably thought that was their best shot.
Is that what you honestly believe?
Of course. And the two of them made good use of the meetings to plot this little kidnapping. What meetings?
Hold it.
You mean how they plotted to commit this crime as blood relatives?
Can't you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever pair.
The butler and the girlfriend. No one would ever suspect that they were in fact family.
Well, there was this movie called Parasite and, the rest. Yes, from the very beginning, they painstakingly practiced those roles well. Wouldn't you say my son is perfectly proud as well?
Whoa, hold on.
Hey,
Someone gifted a lot of subs.
Oh, good slasher. Wow, thank you for the subs. I appreciate it.
Well, well, well. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you very much. Let's see. I guess we're gonna press first.
That's prep. I believe you're being a bit too overconfident for someone with no evidence.
Am I? Because I don't see you presenting evidence to the contrary.
Without evidence, we're stuck in a stalemate. Agent Lang isn't wrong. His scenario is certainly a probable one.
You better hurry up and do something, or Lauren's gonna wind up reeking really bad.
I know, but first things first, is Agent Lang's line of logic factually correct? Was the crime really committed by the two of them? By this father-daughter pair?
Okay, obviously the letter is the evidence. The point is where to present it.
Yep. I want to say it's the last one. Because he had a lot of internal lines on this one.
Okay, so yeah, there's another possibility. Letter for Lance
That's one possibility. Here's one more.
No.
Nope. Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this piece of evidence, you'd see that there is a very big flaw in your logic.
Flaw? Are you sure you know your eyes are flawed? Talk to me again when you can see straight.
Yeah, maybe this wasn't the piece I was looking for after all.
Let's see.
Alright, so I think we might be a little ahead of the argument.
Yes, so let's review what else we have. Hold on. No. Lauren D. No.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's something that doesn't add up from what we've seen of the evidence. We have that broken sword as evidence. Where do we find that again? In the holding room, jamming the door shut. Who else was in the room at that time?
The kidnappee.
The kidnappee and the two kidnappers. Why didn't Lance just draw the sword out from the door and just leave that way?
That's a good question.
Maybe Lance was in on it?
It was no coincidence that a reunited pair became involved in House of Mano. Could it be here?
Possibly.
Let's try this.
We did save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
No.
No.
Okay.
Like I said, I think this evidence will come later.
Whoa.
Oh, hello.
Lanzi says, confidence is like a soul, and words without confidence are but empty shell. Lanzi, you shouldn't waste your breath on words you had no confidence in, Mr. Prosecutor. Although you're just about to say someone is full confidence can be wrong.
Ah!
Are you going to let him lecture about your self-confidence like that?
I don't need to be overflowing with self-confidence, I just need to think rationally. After all, I only need to be confident in the facts. Hold on, can I see the costume bit again? He was likely wearing one due to the footprint. Alright, so this is not something. Oh, the stolen costumes? There's 3 missing.
Yes.
Maybe this is proof.
Oh. Hold on, let me see. Open. Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
No, I got an email from the hype. Oh, hold on. There you go. Once again, my self-confidence is not very well. Oh yeah, people got okay, anyway, yeah. There's a third costume, so it implies there was a third person involved.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
So where to present that one?
Possibly this one, the last one. Or when he says that the 2 of them.
Yeah, the fact that there's 3 costumes missing indicates that was a third person involved. So
Yeah.
let's try that. It was that.
There we go! This kidnapping wasn't planned by just 2 people alone.
And what kind of proof do you have of that?
And quite simply, there were 3 kidnappers.
3?
4 costumes were stolen from the Wild Wild West area's back room. We found one of them in the kidnapper's hideout. But as for the other 3, we can assume they were being worn by 3 different people. We also found a set of 3 cups and 3 folding chairs that were used in the hideout. It all clearly points to a 3-man group. And I believe this 3rd person is the real mastermind behind the kidnapping.
Who is this mastermind?
I present to you the brains behind the kidnapping, Mr. Lance Amano himself.
Yeah, because how convenient of him to appear. Eh? Where? Lance Amano?
Yes, this abduction was, in fact, schemed up by Lance himself.
Here we go.
Recall what he said when he appeared before us.
Did you see the faces of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces. But 2. One was a woman.
However, there were 3 kidnappers, which is in direct contradiction to what he said.
But I only saw 2 people. This guy was behind held hostage. It's possible he couldn't see all 3 of them.
Ah, yes, about when you were being held. I have my doubts about what happened then. Lance, would you mind telling us what happened while you were being held captive?
I really don't remember much anymore, honest. But if I don't tell you at least something, you won't believe me at all, will you? Okay, so basically give me a moment when I think of bullshit to say. I was kidnapped yesterday morning. They had me shut in that room, blindfolded, the entire time. But the kidnappers suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that left me alone.
You know, how convenient that your arms are cuffed in the front, not the back.
I made my escape and ran away from that run outside of the gun. No, you... Oh, come on.
I made my escape and ran away.
Through the underground passageway, I presume?
Are you okay? Sorry, I didn't want to recall that horrible deal, but now you believe me, right?
No, not quite yet. I like how he's peeking through his fingers.
Because he's a prosecutor, and because they're all like that.
And I'll have you know, Agent Lang, a prosecutor's eyes are for discerning the truth. And should they be interpreted to be cruel at times, then so be it.
Yes.
Now, there's a sticking point in that's his testimony. Let's see what he offers up when I push a little. I wonder how much he would scream when I push him off into the fountain.
I was kidnapped yesterday morning.
Can you tell us about when you were abducted in a little more detail?
It was a strange morning. Bizarre even. I felt like I was right in the middle of a great calm.
And where were you when you experienced this calm?
Our family garden, of course. Where else could I have been?
Well, excuse me for asking. This child is more princess than prince.
I was out taking a walk to check out the morning blah. Oh my god, you see him peeking through the eyes?
Yeah, that's what I mentioned last time!
Oh my god.
You didn't see your attacker?
They must have used some drug to knock me out. Because before I knew it, I was in La La Land again. Then I woke up, I was in the kidnappers' hiding already, all tied up. They had me shut in that room, blindfolded, the entire time!
By that room, you mean the room in the kidnapper's hideout, correct?
Yes, but I was blindfolded the whole time, so I didn't know that until I made my escape.
Then you were in the same room as your kidnappers.
They spoke in hushed tones, but I could catch bits of the conversation. It was definitely 2 people, and one of them was definitely a woman. I was so scared. I could do the advice and but the kidnappers suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside.
The kidnappers disappeared.
The room fell into a sullen silence. It had been left behind like an unwanted mutt.
And what did you mean by unwanted mutt?
What a pointless question. It's not like he's going to tell you anything new, you know. It's a poetic simile. You should learn how to use it too, you stupid brat. You may look refined on the outside, but it's not good if you're not refined on the inside as well.
Ha!
My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that they left me alone.
Then those cuffs on your wrists, I suppose you are still cuffed in that case.
I am well aware of how I changed the reality. I couldn't find the keys when a friend is stuck like this. Forever! Even though I escaped from that jail cell, I will forever be a prisoner.
Okay, Olivier.
Skate around as fast as I could. Really now? Really?
Hold on, let's press first.
Yes.
Now, how did you manage to escape?
I wanted to just get out of there, but the Lord did it outside was locked.
Here we
There
go.
you Which is why I had to use the underground passageway to make my escape.
I remember our escape to be equally as hard. This is an invaluable piece of testimony. I mustn't let it go unexamined. Now you can use the sword.
Yeah, it was locked from the inside.
You say that the door leading out was locked, but was it really?
You saw
Whoa!
that video.
I saw that!
We're talking about that room behind the saloon front, right? Look, I heard that it took quite a few men to get that thing open, right, Sheena? Yes, that's correct.
Then take a look at this.
What is that? A door? It's not especially reliable when it's broken like that, like yourself.
Allow me to start from the end. My conclusion is that the door was never locked. It was simply held shut by the sword, which was used to jam the handle.
Oh!
Lance, even though your hands were cuffed together, you could still use them. If that's the case, why did you not just simply remove the sword and escape?
Why I didn't? Disoriented. Yes, disoriented. Yes, that's it. I didn't notice.
As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie. Turns out the door swings inward. That sword did nothing. You locked yourself in a room because you had to make yourself look like the victim. But you did not, in fact, possess the key to the door. That is why you used the prop sword to improvise and create a prison of your very own.
You've been making this guy to be one of the kidnappers for some time now. I wonder you've forgotten something very important along the way.
And what would that be?
Motive, I'm guessing. Hey, motive! What else? The only thing I know upright, pure, innocent cinema butt of a boy like him. Well, how should a completely pointless kid such a kidnapping himself?
Did you seriously just call him a synonym bun?
I'm more from Brownie.
This proves that Lance did indeed have a motive to commit this crime. Now we can do the latter. To put it simply, Lance has a very urgent need for money. This is hardly your typical love letter. It is, in fact, a collections bill. It appears our upstanding boys accumulated quite a debt. Isn't that right, Lance? You see, I looked on the back of the love letter.
Looks like it's hard being the son of a rich man, too. It must be rough when you had to resort to stealing from your own old man, huh? Alright, I give up. I adopted myself.
Lance!
It's so lonely. In this life, we really are bound to a face after all. Also, just notice.
Yeah?
He looks like a vision in Bobby Hill.
It's okay, Dad. Everybody's doing it.
It's okay, Dad. Yeah. I don't know you. It's my purse. I don't know you, kick. Anyway.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
All I wanted was to go with you to a new town. Somewhere where no one will know us. I wanted us to be well with that 1 million, but now that dream is over.
Oh, Lance! Then you are giving yourself up.
Yes, I had planned to run away from this world with my lolly. Don't say it like that! Oliver even helped us with the plan, but then he had to go and stab us in the back! That mother son of a...
He turned on you.
Maybe he didn't want to split the ransom money. That's my guess. It happened almost right after you made the drop-off. We were alone. He attacked me out of the sudden.
That's not what it looks like in this shot.
Nope. After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep it under control. You left me inside that room as Lolly and I make our escape. Oh my god, stop saying it like that. They were different costumes that split up. Lolly left first in the Blue Badger costume.
That would mean that the person Officer Meekin saw was Ms. Pops.
But right then, the old man just had to wake up. I was scared, so he thought we pretty hard from behind. Then Oliver put on a Bad Badger costume, took the suitcase with $1 million, and ran. I can't tell you where to walk it as he had a gun. They had no idea they were really related, so I thought I could only bend badly.
I still don't believe it! That person was not my father! Because if he was, I just killed my own father! Huh.
It really was true! Oh my god.
That man was not my father! I mean, because the stadium! And there was a Bad Badger pulling the suitcase with the $1 million in it. But that badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead! That's why I used the gun I got from Lance!
What?
There was a gunshot, and the other person crumbled to the ground, and I ran, scared for my life!
I think the bigger picture is finally coming into focus, don't you think? Lolly, forgive me. I didn't think it would turn into something so frightening. So, Miss Pops, she shot her own dad without even knowing who her kid really was?
If what she says is true...
Are you saying she's lying? Why she will lie about something like that? What purpose reserve?
You would be surprised how often people lie without even realizing it themselves, Kay.
What that's supposed to mean?
What I mean is, listen very carefully to her confession once more, and you'll see.
Slice.
That man was not my father! I mean, because at the stadium... Please calm down and let's slowly talk this through. But all you have to do is simply tell us what happened at the stadium. Leave it to us to search out the truth. Can you do that for me? Alright. So, at the stadium... there was a Bad Badger pulling the suitcase with the $1 million in it. That was the ransom money, wasn't it? Yes, that's how I was able to identify Mr. Deacon almost immediately. It was all thanks to what Lance told me. And what did he tell you? Well, he called me on my cell phone and told me that Mr. Deacon had betrayed us and had run off with the ransom money. And about how he had a gun. But that badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead! Were you able to clearly see the gun? Yes, I got a very good look at it while it was pointed at me. Oh, Father! Why would you try to shoot me?
Do you really think a father will shoot his own daughter, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't know.
I don't want to believe it myself.
But it's true! My father's left arm was raised with a gun in it! Wait a minute!
Left? What?
Now, pointed straight at me! I'm about to die, I thought! Miss Pops! Please calm down and take a deep breath. And then, would you allow me to please hear that last statement one more time? Yes, of course. But that badger pointed the gun in his left arm and at me, aiming to shoot me dead. All right, we present his dossier. Dominant hand, right.
Oh, okay. Also, odd thing to have on a dossier, but okay.
And I have here a dossier on your father. And according to this, your father was right-handed. Then... the person pointing a gun at you from the top of the stage was not Mr. Deacon.
Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. I think you need to take another fresher course. The bad badger has a mulligan attached to his right hand. Which is why the only hand he could have held the real gun it was with his left. Isn't it possible to weigh him down like that?
Agent Lang, were you paying attention to what Ms. Pops was saying? Then again, I suppose I can't expect someone who has never set foot in a court to catch it.
Oh!
Oh.
Enough with the sloppiness! I'm with it already.
Ms. Pops told us earlier. There was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with the 1 million in it. According to you, the bad badger had a gun in his left hand. Which would mean that he was pulling the suitcase with his right hand. Is that correct, Miss Pops? Yes, exactly. And I'm sure it was the bad badger. It had those huge sunglasses on its face.
But if that's the case, even I can see there's a huge contradiction.
Yes, Ms. Pops claims to have seen the bad badger. And yet, the bad badger has both of his hands full. These two pieces of information contradict each other, so one must be wrong.
It wasn't the bad badger, both hands were not occupied, both are correct?
Well, we know that the costume can split into two pieces, so what if it was the bad badger's head on another badger's body?
It's possible, so it wasn't the
So
bad badger?
maybe both are correct. That's where I'm leaning.
Huh. Hold on, just in case. Yeah, we found the head and the costume separate, so yeah, that could be. So both are possible.
That's right. They are both correct.
Impossible to just leave us with a irresolvable contradiction.
Ms. Pop's entire statement rests on the fact that she saw his sunglasses and beard.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing she recognized.
But what if that bad badger wasn't wearing pants on his lower half? This proves that there was a way for the bad badger to freely use both of his hands. The headpiece.
Costume separated into head and body. Oh yeah.
Yep. The costumes have two parts to them, a head and the body.
Oh, I get it now.
The head Ms. Pop saw was probably really the head of the bad badger. However, is it not possible that the body was that of an entirely different badger?
A different badger?
Yes, or to put it more bluntly, I believe it was the lower half of this badger. The body of the bad badger, Miss Pot. Fuck you.
I didn't click it, so.
Could be a proto-badger?
Could be because this one is right here and Mickey's have it already. The only one that are missing is this.
Yep.
What? The fuck is this? It is a proto-badger.
Yes, and it's a simple matter of process of elimination. Ms. Pops was wearing the blue badger's costume, so we can eliminate that one. And the pink badger is of the wrong color, which would have been incredibly obvious. All that is left is the proto-badger costume. Ms. Pops, who was the one who wore the proto-badger costume? That would be Lance.
Oh! Are you saying that I think you are? That Lance Amano donned the badger's head and pretended to be Mr. Deacon? On top of which, he plotted to shoot Miss Pop while wearing that hideous thing?
The stage that was set up in the stadium was nothing more than that, a setup. And its purpose was to lead Ms. Pops into believing she had committed murder. And standing there in front of Ms. Pops and pretending to be the victim, it was all done so that she would pull the trigger.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why exactly would I have to do all that, huh?
There's but one reason. Lance Amano! You are the real culprit behind the murder of Mr. Oliver Deacon.
What?
No!
That's slander! Take it back! You take it right now, don't you know?
Just out of curiosity, Lance, which is your dominant hand?
I'm left-handed, but what does it have to do with anything?
It depends. According to Ms. Pops, her attacker held a gun in his left hand.
Who is that? What? His what hand? It doesn't prove a thing. And besides, now you're being absurd. It's like the bird badger is bulletproof. One Miss Badger, he could have found himself dead, right?
Of course, logically, if he had been shot, he probably wouldn't be here with us.
Oh!
But I believe he had thought of that as well, and prepared accordingly.
Oh!
And this should be all the evidence you need. This is how Lance made sure that he wouldn't be able to be hit by a bullet.
Was ripped from the bad badger costume and fired blanks.
Yep. We found one half of a bad badger costume in the hideout, a broken one. It was not the same one that the victim was wearing, plus it was missing something. And that something is the model gun that the bad badger carries, which can fire blanks.
What?
Ms. Pops, where's the gun you used now? I threw it away into the sea.
But at the sea?
That makes it a bit rough to verify what it was. Although I believe that we can safely assume that it was the model gun in question.
I heard enough. All of you Miss Patties will find it pure conjecture.
I admit that as long as the model gun is lost to us, I can't prove I'm right. However, I can say that the probability that I am right is very high.
Oh, so you're right.
Source me, I made it up.
Okay, let's pretend that you're finished right. I mean, right. And that the murder in the stadium was a fabrication. In that case, where do you think the murder really took place, Mr. Prosecutor?
I don't know yet.
I knew you were full of it.
However, I do believe that the murder took place during an earlier time frame. Hold it! Please, wait a second. It's simply not possible. Because I saw Mr. Deacon after he was restrained by Lance.
Excuse me?
She saw the victim in the state of being restrained? A lot of testimony in this part. Holy shit.
Okay.
I came back to the hideout long after the other two. By that time, Lance had already been subdued and restrained by Mr. Deacon. He had tied Mr. Deacon securely to the beam in the room next door.
Wait, what?
After that, the two of us put on our costumes and made our escape.
No. So Mr. Deacon escaped after the two you left, right?
Yes, and there's also an ad break coming up.
I hate those things. We'll be right back.
I hate him too!
Okay, let me go to restroom room.
Okay.
We're back.
Hey, welcome back. We thought that it'd attract too much attention if we left together, so I left first. We planned to meet up again by the stage in the stadium. But then, as I was walking through the park, I got a call from Lance on my cell phone.
Oliver managed to escape. I looked like he was waiting until I was alone. He also stole the gun from me at that time. And then the murder happened. Mr. Deacon must have overheard their plan to meet up at the stage. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, Miss Pops saw the victim with her own eyes. Which means that the victim was still alive at the time. Will you agree?
Why does that sound wrong to me? There must be something amiss about this account. Let's see what happens when I examine it in more detail. I came back to the hideout long after the other two. When exactly did you arrive back at the hideout? It was after we had packed up the ransom money. And where were you up until the time you returned? I was scouting the park out and making preparations for our escape. I walked around in the various areas looking for the best route. Ah, so each of them had their own roles to play. After I was done, I went back to the hideout. By that time, Lance had already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. And how did Lance look at that time? He looked shocked. He also looked a little down. When I saw that sadness in his eyes, Thank you, that's enough for now. And what of Mr. Deacon? What was his situation like? He had tied Mr. Deacon securely to the beam in the room next door.
That's impossible.
You are sure that it was Mr. Deacon that you saw? Yes, I am certain of what I saw. Did you go into the other room to check? Lance said that it would be best if I didn't get too close to him. Lance, he's such a kind soul. Then are you telling me that you did not confirm that it was Mr. Deacon for yourself? I checked through the slit in the door that separates the two rooms. He had a bad badger's head on, so I'm absolutely sure.
Oh.
That just had to be Mr. Deacon. No, it wasn't. She saw a bad badger head. The captive had a bad badger's head on, so I'm absolutely sure it was Mr. Deacon. Alright, this is where we present evidence. Is it the head we present? What's the detail of the head? Left in the isolation room.
Yeah.
Yes, present this. Ms. Pops, the person you saw was not Mr. Deacon at all. Huh? The person you actually saw was this person, Miles Edgeworth. It was me, Miles Edgeworth, Esquire. Huh? The person I saw was you, Mr. Edgeworth? I always thought it was a bit odd. Why would the kidnappers abduct me even after I had handed over the ransom?
Oh, shit.
It's not as though I saw the face of the kidnappers. If I were them, I would have just taken the $1 million and ran. But I'm not them. In the end, there was a point to it all. It was to make me look like Mr. Deacon. And if that was the reason for which I was abducted, then I believe we can assume that the victim was already dead at the time. Well, Lance, am I right? You showed Ms. Pops a person, namely me, with a bad badger's head on. And then made your costumes escape together. Or so you pretended. Huh? What do you mean he pretended? Exactly that. I believe Lance watched you escape, and then doubled back to the hideout. Probably to come and remove the bad badger head from my unconscious self. And to create his fake prison with the prop sword, he then escaped via the passageway.
Hold your tongue, boy. Also, get off of me, you kid.
But you're so warm and fluffy.
Don't get caught up with that tidal weight of words coming out of Mr. Prosecutor's mouth.
Tidal wave?
What, you prefer verbal diarrhea then? We heard a lot coming out of you, but I yet to see a shred of evidence. The victim betrayal and his subsequent detainment. All of that could have happened while you were out cold. That's right! You were out for quite a while, Mr. Prosecutor. How you know?
How do you know that? Even if that were the case, Ms. Pops would still have to have seen me tied up to that beam. I was scared of Mr. Deacon, so I didn't go into the next room. So I really have no idea if you were in there or not, Mr. Edgeworth.
You see, it will seem that you can't prove a thing.
Ugh.
Who said that? Hold
It was
it.
him.
Please, wait.
Mr. Amano.
Miles, my boy, it looks like you're really giving up your all. And Lance, it's not good to cause trouble for others. Dad! Let's see. You are the one in charge of the investigation, correct? Yeah, that's right. My God, those glasses. I'm sorry that my son had been nothing but trouble. That stupid bastard. This probably won't make up for anything. But I have some evidence for you. Oh, do you now? Whoa. There you are, sir.
Is that what I think it is?
It's the bad badger costume the victim was wearing! And a gun!
Oh, what's that I see?
2 guns. I couldn't wait around for the police, so I went and found this myself. Oh, he actually drug him out of the river or sea, whatever.
Yeah.
It appears that were disposed of in the sea. Ah! If there's no one in this country who actually obeys the law! There. Now. Agent Law, please calm down. What the heck is that scrap paper? It appears to be a letter from the chief of police. Please allow Mr. Amano complete freedom to do as he sees fit. It says.
What?
The chief of police? What the? Just who does he think he is? The person who wields the highest authority in this area.
Thank you, Lady Dictionary. Holy shit.
There now. There is no need to be so upset. I'm not a cop from this land. So I'm not bound to the law of your stupid country. Now. This wasn't meant to turn Arnger into anything. It's just a request as I pass these water bills to you. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh my God, you cannot be that dense.
Perhaps my friend Mr. Washington can change your mind? Are you attempting to bribe me with $1? It's more of a quarter, but it still has his face on it.
I'm only asking that you please respect the laws of the land.
You can treat yourself to a little gumball machine from the gumball machine with it.
I can't really say no to that. However, returning to the topic at hand. It doesn't matter who found the evidence. Its value remains unchanged. All right, now let's take a look at this new evidence. I had already got results back. What? I had a special forensics research lab that I on good terms. We conduct the tests. They verified that the blood on this costume belonged to Oliver. As for the gun, the only fingerprints that confirm were yours, Lauren!
What?
You disappoint me, Miles. I can't believe that you will cause my son such stress and panic! Thank goodness I was able to find the final piece of evidence. With this, you'll have no reason left to push my poor boy around. Oh, that's what he's
Does
doing.
this mean I won't be able to study abroad anymore on your dime, sir?
That's exactly what it means, boy. Hold that ass!
That's it? These are the case-making pieces of evidence? Ha! I'll be the judge of that. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
First of all,
Could this be the gun, the actual murder weapon? Hold on, let me try that again. Could this gun be the actual murder weapon? Used to kill Deacon, was originally stolen from guard by victim during escape.
okay, so that's the actual gun.
Alright. This bullet hole.
It looks kind of burned around the edges.
Wait! Those burn marks were left by the gunpowder. This is a most important fact.
Why is that?
Because it is proof that the victim was shot at point-blank range.
Point blank.
Worn at the time of shooting, gunpowder burn is proof he was shot from point-blank. I see something in the
nice.
costume head.
Yeah, I saw it too.
What's this? It looks like there's something inside the costume head.
Hey, there's sparkle. I bet they're real valuable. Put in the pocket.
Sorry, but they're just pieces of a mirror. But why are they in here?
Oh!
These were found inside the victim's costume. Why were they in here in the first place?
Well, are these not the most definite pieces of evidence you've ever seen? If not, if you could give me 50 more minutes, I can get an autopsy right now.
Yes, I
Updated.
would love an updated autopsy report. Thank you.
Thank you, Dad. I should be enough to convince even Mr. Edgeworth over there. Here we go. That boy ain't right. Make no mistake! They are fingerprints of the murderer's gun! But Oliver won also after Lolly's life. So, Mr. Edgeworth, you must see that Lolly was only acting in self-defense.
Oh, I don't think so. The fingerprints on the weapon, huh?
Oh no! This isn't happening now! Lord, Mr. Edgeworth, all I want you to do is save Lolly. But in the end, all I can do is watch Shawn as she takes the punishment for her crimes. Oh dear, oh my.
That may be all you can do. However, I still have a case to solve and a job to do. The job of unraveling your insidious lie.
You wound me. Why, you won't believe me, even in the face of all this evidence.
Evidence can be faked, my boy.
You should know about that. Made no mistake, there are fingerprints in the murderer's gun.
Those fingerprints, are you sure they belong to Ms. Pops?
There's no mistake about it. Though my connections, I had the best forensic techniques money can buy perform.
I find that to be a bit peculiar.
What? Are you trying to pick an argument with me? You spoiled sugar baby?
You Tumblr sexy man! What should I do? Should I raise an objection?
Yes.
Frankly, I don't believe that Ms. Pop's prints should be on that gun to begin with. And the reason why Ms. Pop's print should not be on the gun is...
She was wearing a costume at the time.
How do we prove that?
Can we look at this? Oh, here we go.
They found Ms. Pop's fingerprints on this gun.
Can you let me hold it for a sec?
And I shouldn't if you don't know how to handle it. Besides, Ms. Pop's prints are on it.
Look! I'm wearing gloves! It'll be okay! I just want to take a look, that's all! It's not like I'm going to run off with it. The only things I don't return are treasures.
And stealing either one would land you in jail, you know.
What else is going on?
Check the chamber.
Oh!
I think.
No.
We can't check the chamber. That's not gun safety!
There's nothing else to check?
There's nothing to glean from this, alright.
Interesting. Wait. 1,
No.
2, 3, 4.
Alright. We're done with this gun, I think. I don't think we can glean anything useful from it.
Okay, she says the Blue Badger... How could she fire with wearing the costume to begin with?
Well, do we have something that proves she was in costume? I would say... no. I think we fell into a trap.
Oh.
Wouldn't she have, like, the fake gun, though?
Yeah, she had a fake gun. But...
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah?
Was this the one we just examined?
This one, yes.
Okay. Okay, we get it. I don't know. I think we shouldn't have I think we shouldn't have objected to this part. Alright, just do... With this piece of evidence, there's no reason for her to have left prints at all.
Which piece is that?
Look here, this is what I speak of.
You're lucky you still had to follow your ship probe by the map.
Ugh.
I figured because she was in costume, there's no way she could have left fingerprints to begin with.
Yeah. But we don't have anything that proves that.
The costumes themselves.
Even if she did it, there is something specific that makes it impossible to leave prints.
Yeah, the fact that she was in a costume. Anyway, let's... Okay, let's press the other stuff, just in case.
Yeah, well, let's prove just in case.
And they proved that it was Lolly who killed Oliver!
You sure are calm for someone who's accusing his own girlfriend of murder.
You have it all wrong. According, allowing her to pay the price is a form of love. She said she also wants to pay back her debt to society, but Oliver was also after Lolly's life.
And why do you believe that the victim was set on taking Ms. Pop's life?
I suppose because he wanted to sully her. To keep her quiet because she knows the truth behind the kidnapping.
In that case, why did he not target you as well?
That's because... because she knew if he killed me, he wouldn't be able to control my father. Right you are. eBay cost me millions. I will have had the killer found.
And I believe he didn't kill you for an entirely different reason. However, I digress.
Look, more than why he didn't kill me. What about what happened to Lolly? But Mr. Edgeworth, it was silly. Lolly was only acting in self-defense.
Yeah, so it was the first statement that we can definitely do something with.
Yeah, I still forget the fact that she was in costume.
I think we just present the costume boxes.
Yes. Okay, let's start this all again. Oh, sorry. Blah, 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 blah.
The costume boxes.
Oh, right there. Blue Badger,
Yep,
Lauren
there you go.
Boss. There you go.
It's simply not possible for Ms. Pops to have left any prints on the murder weapon. Because while she was at the stadium, Ms. Pops was wearing a costume.
But there's no mistake. We found fingerprints.
Well, Ms. Pops, do you remember touching the gun at all at any time? Yes! As a matter of fact, I did hold it for a bit back at the hideout. I handed it off to Mr. Deacon when he and Lance left for the haunted house. To retrieve the ransom money, I suppose. And there you have it. That is when Ms. Pop's prints found their way onto the gun. Do you understand now, Mr. Amano? The fingerprints do nothing to prove that Ms. Pops is the murderer.
But you still don't have anything to prove that she isn't the killer, right?
You seem very adamant about insisting that your girlfriend is a cold-blooded killer. Oh, Lance!
Oh, what? No way! I'm incredibly worried about her! But that doesn't change the fact that you don't have any evidence, right?
That is where you're wrong. I have the evidence.
What? How?
The story that Ms. Pops killed the victim at the stage in the stadium. The whole affair is simply not true because that was not the real crime scene, but a setup. This proves the real murder was not committed at the stadium at all. The glass shards.
Yeah.
This piece of evidence proves the real crime scene is not, in fact, the stadium.
Mr. Prosecutor, I had to rate that piece of logic a 0 out of 10.
0? It's at least a 6.8 out of 10. I must remain calm and think clearly.
Okay, I think we're gonna when I head up.
If the murder did not happen at the stadium, then the scenario where the victim was set up on stage and Ms. Potts was down below, there must be something that invalidates it. Oh, the costume. Do we have the costume?
One at
Yes.
should.
Point blank, which means it wasn't at a distance like we saw in the scene at the stadium.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Let us take another good look at the costume the victim was wearing. Then, I believe, you will see why I insist he was not shot at the stadium. This is the part of the costume that proves it.
The bullet hole.
The burn around this bullet hole was made when the victim was shot at point-blank range.
Ah, so you mean the murder Miss Olbeck saw this thing really was?
Yes, she saw two people, but they were separated by a distance. If the victim was indeed shot from below the stage, there shouldn't be a gunpowder burn.
Oh! Look at you, Mr. Smartypants, prosecutor. Since you seem to know the answers, why not tell us where the real crime scene is then? Here we go.
Lance set me up to look like Mr. Deacon back at the hideout. If that's the case, then the murder must have happened prior to that. And the location where Lance and the victim were at just before I was imprisoned was...
There.
I've got it. I know the real scene of the murder. The real location at which Mr. Deacon was killed is here.
Oh
The
my god,
haunted
it is
house.
an island. Okay.
Yep.
Anyway. But yeah, it will happen at the haunted house.
I think it's not unreasonable to assume the murder took place in the haunted house. The
haunted house?
Yes, and I have proof that it is highly likely that the victim was killed there. What proves the real scene of the crime was the haunted house?
The
mirror
glass.
fragments. These were inside the costume the victim was wearing. They are fragments of a mirror.
A mirror? And what do I have to do with anything?
Indeed, you don't exactly expect to find pieces of a mirror inside a costume.
Yeah, that's actually pretty dangerous.
However, there is one place I can think of where there is a plethora of mirror fragments. And that is the haunted house. Lance Amano, I propose that you killed Mr. Deacon with a revolver in the haunted house. It was not indeed Colonel Mustard with the candlestick.
I knew you were going with that.
After that, you stole the Blue Badgermobile to move his body to the Wild Wild West area. The timing of when the Blue Badgermobile was stolen confirms this as fact.
Miles, my boy, say no more.
I'm sorry, Mr. Amano, but I cannot do that.
Be quiet. Yes, please do something. Stop that boy from speaking any more nonsense.
Shoot him! Shoot him now, you fool!
Ernest Amano, correct? I meant you. Now be quiet, you stupid son of shit. How dare you? Gonna slap you with the white bills.
After all the money I gave you!
I don't need words. The only thing I require is evidence. Decisive evidence. And to call this mirror bits decisive is a bit too presumptuous, Mr. Prosecutor.
What?
Sheena! Wasn't there a mirror in the kidnapper's hideout? Yes, there was a mirror there. A mirror that's for the haunted house. You see? Isn't it possible the fragments got into the costume there?
But, Agent Long, there are no fragments on the floor, so the probability is very low.
Probability. Stanley says, on truth path, the word probability does not exist. The only thing that does is definite proof. The question, Mr. Prosecutor, is, do you have the definitive proof you need? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you?
Do I have solid evidence that proves the murder took place at the haunted house? The answer is no.
See? So see you don't have any. Shut up!
I don't have the evidence yet, but I'm certain the murder occurred around the time I turned the ransom over. At that time, the only people at the haunted house, besides myself, were Lance and Mr. Deacon. If I can prove that the murder took place at the haunted house, then I can prove Lance's guilt in connection to the murder. Also, is that a portrait of Alucard there?
One down, Mr. Edgeworth. And yes, it is Alucard. From the hit show. Wait. Shut up. Shut up, please.
Yes. Agent Long, I have a special request.
Yeah.
I'd like to prove to you that the scene of the crime was indeed the haunted house.
Why in the world are you asking the werewolf for permission? You just called me a furry. No, I said werewolf.
Yes, she did call you a furry, because I don't really have a choice if I want to find the truth.
Alright, permission granted, but you're not to touch a single thing. Got it?
That won't be a problem. All that's important to me is that the truth be brought to light. It doesn't matter by who or how it's done, as long as it is.
Sheena! and here. Put the paperwork for the authorization immediately. Understood. I'll go get the Gatewater Group's approval. Who was that? No. Let's hold on for a second. There is no need to obtain approval.
Mr. Amano?
Agent Lan, if you will please take a look at this. What is this? Sheena! Translate! It's the deed to the haunted house.
The deed?
Read it out loud! Gatewater Land Inc. hereby bequeaths the property known as the Haunted House to Mr. Amano for the lump sum of $1 million paid in full in cash.
What?
As you can see, I am now the legal owner of the Haunted House.
Wait a minute, is this his stand? Can he just, like, magically produce any form of valid legal documentation whenever he wants?
Are you kidding? When do you? I ran into the owner of the park earlier, and we made the deal almost immediately. How quickly things move when you can prepare $1 million in the blink of an eye.
Or is that his stand? He can just produce money whenever he
Yes. We are the money. What's the name of that song?
I have no idea. Anyway, moving on. That $1 million you paid! Don't tell me it was!
Oh, that's right. This disgusting suitcase belongs to you, doesn't it? I don't have any more use for it, so you may have it back now. Wait, what?
You use the ransom money?
My Lance is a good boy. He even apologized for the kidnapping a bit earlier. So I do believe that I will forgive him. After all, he did return the ransom money. That's the way things are, so you please discuss this with me from now on. Motherfucker bought the house? Just to hide evidence? Discuss? What is there to discuss? Why, permission to enter the haunted house, of course. Ugh.
While we were busy listening to Lance's story, Mr. Amano was out there preempting us.
Permission to search the haunted house is denied. End of discussion. Agent Len, I want you to arrest that girl. And Miles, you should hurry on home now, my boy, before I really lose my temper and take you out of the wheel. I have a wheel?
No, please, no, I need that $1 million. Mr. Amano definitely has the deck stacked in his favor here. What shall I do? If I leave it like this, the truth will be lost forever.
Oh my god. Ladder, final confession. Yeah, let's continue.
All right.
We cannot let it end like that right now.
If I can't get permission to investigate the crime scene, then the truth will be lost.
Wait, is Kay gonna save the day? Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing spacing out? Have you forgotten? There's only one thing you should do at a time like this.
And what is that?
When the people are in a bind, the hero of justice appears to save the day. Look, they just leave it to me. For I am Kay Faraday, the second of the great Kataragatsu.
But I thought you were a thief, not a hero.
The Kataragatsu is noble and is always a thief of justice, like Lupin the Third.
Who? That's... of course.
If we have enough information, I can recreate inside the Hatter house with this. Plus, if we then factor in everyone's testimony...
You can recreate exactly what happened when I dropped off the ransom money.
Oh my god, I can actually do that?
We may be able to figure out some new information through this. It's worth a try. Agent Lung.
Ah, so you want to use your little toy? Be my guest, this should be fun.
I do not have a little boy!
Okay, hang on. You're about to witness the true power of real modern day Robin the Hood.
Detective Gumshoe. Is there a copy of the haunted house's blueprint among the police's reference documents?
We just got a heat case. We need it for the kidnapping case. Alright, and input the haunted house data, then... Little Thief, go! What is this? Where are we? That's my stand, you son of a bitch! It's like we're inside the haunted house!
Even if we can't inspect the real location itself, the path to the truth slumbers here. If I can successfully navigate my way using logic, I'll ultimately arrive at the truth. Now then, I believe I'm ready to investigate the crime scene.
I noticed something already. Okay, what should we recreate first?
You haven't figured it out yet?
Heh, maybe I have, maybe I haven't, but I'm going to make you all the hard work.
Very well, I'd like to inspect the moment in which I was ambushed by my abductor. The two of them were definitely in this place at that time. If I can verify that, it may provide me with a new lead. I had just come out of the hallway after leaving the money inside the dining room. At that time, I saw a badger slumped over on the floor at the end of the hall.
Eh? What was a badger doing all the way down there?
And I also thought it was strange. However, I thought that maybe it was simply a mannequin that was set here for atmosphere.
Do you know which badger it was?
No, it was too dark to tell. All I saw was its silhouette.
In that case, I guess I'll just program a badger simulating for now. Okay, programming complete. Go! Okay.
Then I started walking towards the exit.
Hey Theo, has anyone made a fan parody of this?
Maybe they have.
And that's when you're struck from behind, right?
Yes.
But that's the hallway's at that end. Where did your setting come from?
There is only one location I can think of. I believe my assailant was lying in wait here.
We know that much.
At the costume, yeah. We have meta-knowledge.
Yeah.
That doll I saw wasn't really a doll. It was in fact a costumed kidnapper.
Oh, so you use a costume as a perfect camouflage to blend in with the rest of the house.
Precisely. He waited until I had made the drop-off and was about to leave. Then, just as he saw me take a step towards the exit, he stood and launched his attack. I can think of no other better hiding place than this.
Hey, not bad. I'm beginning to think I should still detect it for myself. Hey.
Just don't use it to do anything criminal, Kay.
I'm gonna use it for rate activation.
Oh my god, this animation! What budget?
I mean...
Well, Lance?
What? What are you asking me for?
As one of the kidnappers, I figured I should give you the chance to confess first.
I was one of the kidnappers, but I don't know anything. I did come up with the haunted house, but I never set foot inside. I left Oliver in charge of picking up the ransom money.
He didn't set foot inside. Is he telling the truth, or is this another lie? Alright, then you're claiming that it was Mr. Deacon who assaulted me.
Yes, I'm sure it was him. Okay, input in your info now, Mr. Deacon. Mr. Deacon was the bad badger, right? since the black magic has a gun attached to his right hand, I had to change the weapons in his left hand. Go!
Now to verify the facts of this recreation. Yeah, let's talk to people first.
I can't believe what it is, sir. The space that I started in. It's like I was on a crazy dream.
Except that this isn't a dream. This is something Kay's gadget.
No, wait. This is exactly that dream, sir. I've never been so impressed. It's a miracle. No one tell him about VR.
Someone sure is easily impressed.
I'm so glad you like it. Oh, this is a project gadget. Now I wish I had one too. Well, once this is over, I'll let you play with it a bit if you want. You do that for me, pal. Thanks. Alright, let's wrap up this case already.
He is good with electronics. It's times like these that I wonder if they understand the seriousness of the situation. Thanks for letting us use, Little Thief.
Lindsay says, reject not those who seek the truth. So keep that in mind and do it for you. I'm doing this for the truth.
Don't worry, I understand. We may have different methods, but our wish is the same. So, have you noticed anything worthwhile?
I had no obligation to talk with you. Oh, I'm fine with your little tips solving this case. That toy is very well made. Haha! That's because it's the heart of the double thief. Tetagaratsu!
Okay, they may not be something you want to advertise to everyone.
So, Sheena, what exactly the source of this extra dimensional like space? Sir, it's called a stem, but it could also be... I believe this is nothing more than a projection from that girl's toy. So, it's all an illusion, right? Yes. Hey, don't treat it like some sort of silly light show!
It's a replica of myself.
You were totally oblivious to what was behind you, huh?
Yes, I suppose I am also to blame for what had happened to me. It was incredibly dark, which was all the more reason I should have been more alert. I vow to never be caught by surprise again.
Oh boy.
You can lie all you want, but it will all be for naught, Lance. As soon as I expose the truth, you will be placed under arrest.
How could you say something like this after all my dad has done for you?
What your father has done for me is unrelated to the charges you face now.
Okay, you're definitely out of the wheel.
Oh, shut up.
Unbelievable. You know, you sound like a kind of bully right now, Mr. Edgeworth.
If I'm not serious about this, he will never understand the true gravity of his crimes. I will not allow him to remain a child forever.
Okay. Now you sound like a dad! Wow, that was a pause right there.
Alright.
Miles, my boy, what is the meaning of all this? Do you plan to pay me back for all I've done for you with the conviction of my son?
I have not forgotten my debt to you. However, your son's crimes are a separate matter. Further, I can't ignore the truth when it's right before me.
You will regret this. I promise you that.
No matter the outcome, I never regret the choices I make. Ms. Pops, by my hand, I will prove your innocence in the murder of Mr. Deacon. Therefore, please don't fret. It will soon be over. Do you not trust me? That is...
Your face is all beet red, Miss Pops.
No, I can't. I have Lance.
Lolly, don't tell me you like that guy more than me.
That's... Why am I so pathetic? I'm so easily swayed by even a single glance. What exactly is she going on about?
I think you have another guilty person in your hand, Mr. Edgeworth.
Wait, what was going back on to the right side, to the left side? Oh, hello.
When you take a look around, it almost feels more like a house of mirrors.
Indeed, who has ever heard of this many mirrors inside of a haunted house before?
Well, at least we know this is a recurring scene thanks to these mirror shards.
Like a mirror house, hold on, mirror shards. Like a mirror house haunted house hybrid, this place is full of mirrors.
She said, "Hey, wait, these shards. There's something different about them.
Oh?
The ones we found earlier thicker than the shards from these mirrors on this wall. And look, there's some sort of design on the back too."
The pieces from that costume are certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could it be that our pieces are not pieces of these mirrors? Mirror fragments, different from the mirrors on the walls, very thick and has a design on the back.
Why a design though? Okay.
You didn't recreate the weapon.
Well, can I simply recreate something I know nothing about? So, tell me, what were you hit with?
The attack came from behind, so I have no idea, but I doubt it was someone's bare hands.
Okay. Then where were you hit?
I was hit on the right side of my head, just above my temple.
Okay, that's a contradiction already.
There was a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything serious.
Ouch! Sounds painful.
Why are you smirking like that when you say it?
It's just your imagination. Now, let's see. I wonder if there's anything in the hallway that could have been used as a weapon. I can see that already. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for something the culprit could have used to hit you. Like maybe
Sword.
this. Sword right here.
I have it. There was indeed one such object lying here in this hallway. A prop sword.
Are you talking about this thing here?
Yes, although we did find it at the kidnapper's hideout. Wait, yes! It's possible that the culprit took it with him after using it on me.
To leave no evidence behind, right?
Correct. It may be worth a more thorough examination yet.
Luminol.
Tests with luminol, because there was a bit of blood. The culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so a fingerprint analysis is useless. Let's run a luminol test. It's possible that some of my blood found its way onto this. Agent Long, may I ask for your cooperation in this matter?
Like I have a choice. Sheena! Call to that, boys! Understood.
Except for a dab on the left side, it would appear that this is the blade. That the blade is spotless.
So it must have been the left side of the prostate that hit you then, right?
The culprit hit me in the right temple area with this.
Okay, I'll update the recreation with this new piece of info.
So that proves that the sword was held in the right hand. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Okay, well, we had to deduce that.
Shouldn't we be deducing the right hand where that was holding the gun?
With that, yes.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
Culprit hit me with the right temple area with this, so...
Try it. This here contradicts this piece of evidence.
You know, I think you're overthinking just a bit.
Ugh, maybe I wasn't thorough enough in my explanation. I must remain calm. If I was struck in the head in exactly the way this recreation portrays, I believe that it would go against a certain piece of evidence.
So the sword itself.
It's a piece that's deeply connected to this case. It's definitely worth a try. Okay, well, I don't know.
Yeah, is it probably the sword
Let's
itself?
save first before... Because we're down to half-life now.
Yep.
Where we're kind of hitting the danger zone.
Okay, let's check the rest of the stuff before.
Yeah, let's get a thorough examination of everything before we start making deductions.
Hold on.
Can we explore the rest of the room? Pieces of a set of armor on a pile here.
What do you think almost always had set of armor inside about haunted houses?
I suppose this sort of interior design is meant to bring out a sense of the abnormalcy.
Why do you explain you have to be so hard to understand, Mr. Edgeworth? Now try explaining it again, but this time so even a thief like me can get it.
That may prove to be a most difficult task.
I imagine this house he snuck up on you.
That gadget of yours can even replicate people's movements.
Well, it's just a plain heist, so of course you're gonna be able to simulate the police.
It's definitely very well made. Perhaps too well made. Maybe I should confiscate it after the investigation.
Don't you fucking dare!
I remember glancing over and seeing this figure sitting here as I left the dining room.
So I guess it got spot on when I put it here in my recreation.
I didn't take a good look, but I'm sure there was a badger here. Alright. Well, now I think we should probably try to deduce the weapon. Alright, so I guess we just deduce the weapon itself and just
Let's
use...
investigate first, and then we deduce.
Yeah.
And in the next instant, this badger will swing his left arm, complete with weapon in hand.
Yes, to club me with the left side of the prop sword.
To recreate the moment of impact? I want to see the pain expression on your face.
It's just fine the way it is. Wait, maybe not. Is it just my imagination? Is something not quite right?
He just said it.
Alright, that's all the tell we need.
Mm-hmm.
Sword. Finally, I found a clear contradiction of facts about this sword. Except for a bit on the left side, this prop sword is absolutely spotless.
Having to bed now. Okay, no problem. Serious deal. Take care. Rest well.
Later. However, if the culprit had used his left hand, the blood would be on the opposite side.
The opposite side? Huh?
If the culprit held the sword in his left hand, then the sword's right side would be hit.
I see. But the blood was on the left side of the sword, right? Which means that he used his right hand to hit you.
Exactly. This prop sword has a large hand guard attached to the hilt. Hi, Teddy!
Hey, Teddy. Oh, thank you for the shit. Thank you for the beaties. How's it going?
Ow!
Oh.
It would be impossible to hold it with two hands while wearing a costume with such big hands. Therefore, if it couldn't be the left hand or both hands, it must have been the right.
I changed the data to reflect a right-handed swing.
Not yet, Kay. There's no sense in changing anything yet. If you change the parameters to the right hand, you'd only create a new contradiction. Changing the prop sword to be in the culprit's right hand would conflict with what?
With a gun.
Nice.
Yep.
Hey, thank you. Hey.
Or are you sure that this is the piece we should be using? This is perhaps by the Badger Bible.
We can try that. Probably either one, but we'll see. We'll start with this.
The bad Badger already holds a gun in his right hand, so he can't hold a sword in addition.
Hey, that's right. Then what now? If it wasn't his left or his right hand?
It means that the one who struck me could not have been the bad badger, or maybe he used his mind hand.
It's called Mage Hand, by the way.
Now, are you paying attention, Lance?
Ooh.
Mr. Deacon could not have been the one who struck me. Which leaves only you as our primary suspect.
Fine. Yes, it was me. I hate you.
It appears that you lied to me yet again, but see how quickly they catch up to you, Lance?
Wait, isn't Lance left-handed?
Ah, yes, but that's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make it look like Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. For you see, firing a gun with one's non-dominant hand is difficult.
Well, there's an ad coming soon. Yeah.
But pausing during an ad break is definitely possible with any hand.
We'll be right back. We're back.
One moment. Alright. But that level of dexterity isn't required to swing a prop sword. Okay, please input this new data. The one who hit me from behind was Lance. Or should I say, the Proto-Badger.
You got it! Here I go! Yeah, that's more like it.
Now we have a faithful recreation of the situation around the attack on me.
All right. All we have to do is summon this new recreation, and...
And what exactly is so funny, Agent Lung?
That amusing little gadget sure packs a punch, right, Sheena? Yes, it was all I could do to hold my laughter in. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, don't make a fun little teeth, you middle werewolf. He and Miss Trash were bringing out the best in each other. You had your little fun, but now it's my turn. I sat quietly by, listening. But the cruel conclusion you two kids beyond on whet this wolf's appetite.
Ugh.
There's no guarantee that your toe will always show the real situation at any given time. All it displays whatever information you put in there, right? Well, well, when you put it that way. Your suppositions are wrong. It's not your fault, so I'm going to let you on this. There is a trick to this haunted house.
And what may that be exactly?
A trick beyond that your tiny imagination can produce. Sheena! Here you are. Now then, what you miss, girlie, is written right here in this pamphlet.
The 7 Wonders of the Haunted House, the Disappearing Badger?
What is this? I say that someone around here is fond of triadics.
Theatrics, yeah.
Theatric. And as you can see, they set up a doll down at the end of this hardware for that purpose. Basically, the blue badger you saw was just a stupid doll.
A map and explanation of park attractions listed. How can this be?
Yes, that's true. Your whole theory about being you're talking right out the window.
Ugh.
But that can't be right. Maybe the culprit hid the doll somewhere. And then he lay down and pretended to be insane. If the criminal could even hide himself in the highway, how could he hide a giant doll? You get it now. Taste for your presumptions. Your logic started off weak and led you to the completely wrong conclusion.
Ugh.
Now get off your high horse. Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, I wonder if you could please input the new information for me.
You don't know when to quit, do you?
I can't quit, not until I can declare that what I found... Hold on. I can't quit, not until I can declare that I found the truth. Agent Long, for the additional information, you have my thanks.
There you go again. Well, see if I care. Okay, I'm updating the new recreation now. Interesting. That looks real weird. Look at exchanges from the blue badger to the proto badger all of a sudden.
If the slumped-over badger was just a doll, where was my attacker hiding?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out, right? So come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go!
Yes, let's. This recreation can't be right, which means there must be a contradiction somewhere.
Hold on a second. Why is it called the disappearing badger? Could it
This
mean
isn't part of the Bible.
Yeah.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. This blue badger is just a doll for use in this haunted house.
I bet the one who killed this blue badger was a bad badger, right?
According to the Blue Badger Bible, it says that they are each other's worst enemy.
Oh, because one is an ally of justice and the other is vile criminal with a gun.
Hi, Zippy.
Hey, Zip.
Perhaps they were just destined to battle each other.
Zippy the product. How to say it. Anyway.
Much like the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate.
Nerd!
Nerd!
Anything else to look at?
We'll have to do something at some point.
Hold on. Do we have enough to make a...
Now, what's our... We only have this. We have nothing.
Okay, so let's... I'm doing fine so far.
I'm sleepy.
Okay.
But I can plow through it. Yeah. We're definitely gonna save.
Let's do that with what we know.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
Okay.
This is an incomplete contradiction to this piece of evidence. Well, maybe it's not in complete contradiction.
Hold it, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it? Is it a combination or not?
Sorry, I don't quite know. There is something wrong with this scene. That much I know for sure. Or maybe it's just a trick of the eye. No, that can't be it. Yeah, why did you, like, do that so quickly?
We don't have anything yet, so let's see.
Let's examine this, then.
So when the prototype shows up in our recreation.
Yes, now the question is, where did he come from?
Yeah, but there's no place to hide in a current model.
There must be an inconsistency somewhere. Can we examine the other mirror fragments in more detail?
He doesn't let us because she's standing right on them.
No. In our evidence.
All right, hold on. Oops. No, it doesn't let us.
Okay, then let's examine the attack scene again.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Does that kind of look like a floor?
Maybe?
Let's try that again. Okay, no, it doesn't. Nothing wrong with this scene. Okay, so... We check that.
Let's check that again.
It's the proto-badger who struck me.
It's the proto-badger who struck me. I suppose I really should say that it is Lance.
Ooh, are you going to get him back?
I need not resort to violence when the lawsuit I plan to bring to court will suffice.
Really? Because I would have taken him right back. If someone steals from me, I steal something from them. If I get hit, I hit them back. If I get paid, I return the money. That's the secret of how a great thief works.
Her third statement doesn't seem to be much benefit for her survival. As Grandma Edgeworth always said, the problem with an eye for an eye means that the world goes blind eventually. Oh yeah, can we just talk to her straight up? We never did that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, use your Y button.
Yes?
Notice anything? Okay, how is, little thief?
How do you find and recreate the crime scene? All the slaves more info. But you know, I can't believe my replicated haunted house. And we're talking about the fate of $1 million. Pretty exciting stuff.
I can't say I understand what is so exciting about recreating a crime scene. In any case, I believe that it is very probable that the murder occurred at this place. And if I can prove that, then we finally arrive at the truth.
Yeah, so what are you waiting for? Let's get investigating.
Can we present some evidence to her?
Yes?
Anything new we've picked up?
What do you think about this?
If you're going to steal anything, at least keep your hands off my lines.
Alright, I'll return it to you. Here you go.
I was hoping for some information returned, but my line will do for now. What about the wings?
Nope.
No, alright, so she doesn't have anything to say about any of the evidence. Okay. Oh.
This reminds me of the old saying, till one sword breaks and one arrow turns out.
Except that we are not dealing with any arrows.
I guess not. I wonder where they went. Oh, I know. It's maybe because I stole them.
I sincerely hope that she's kidding. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think any evidence is going to give her any revealing information right now. Well, it was worth a shot. Alright, so I guess we do have what we need to deduce the scene. We just need to figure out what.
No.
Yeah, maybe? I don't know.
I already used that, right? Yes, I did.
Maybe we just present this.
I already tried.
You already did? Oh, okay. If this is one of the costumes being used...
Oh, wait. Let's try then. Starting costumes. No.
Nope.
Okay, it's indicating that's an illusion, but what percent then? Oh!
What did you figure out?
That's backwards. It's backwards. How did I notice before?
Yeah, press... Hold on a second here. There's something wrong with this blue badger.
Huh? Like what?
The way the belt is on him is the opposite to how it should be. Did you make a mistake?
That can be. I'm waiting for the image that it took us in the pamphlet.
So then why is the blue badger dressed up in reverse? Blue badger in reverse. Whoa!
Now we have the enough to do.
Let me read that one again. The blue badger in the pamphlet is wearing his belt in the reverse direction. Alright, now we do the mirror shards. Okay, do you remember what you said earlier?
What I said earlier about what?
About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors.
A house of mirrors? Oh, that would explain the reverse, or mirror image.
Yes, this blue badger might be nothing more than the reflected image of a real one.
Then, what, the blue badger you saw just a reflection?
When I looked down this hole, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, if there was a mirror...
Oh, then we're actually for an L-shape, right?
Precisely. I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black. And there is a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the other hallway.
Wait, what display like that. It's so pretty pointless to me.
Okay, this house is just another attraction at an amusement park. They created a mirror wall for the very specific purpose, one I can point out to you. This was the reason why they built the mirror wall. The pamphlet.
For the ad.
Yeah. As it's written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger.
You mean they built a mirror for that trick alone? But you said you saw the badger, so it was definitely still there.
That was true at the time. However, doing this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in a flash. Dim the lamps?
I cannot move that, no. So try that.
All they would have to do is dim the lamps.
So that's how it's done. If it's completely dark in here.
Then you wouldn't be able to see the badger anymore.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. That's totally completely pointless. You wouldn't be able to see anything at all, not even if you were going.
Is that necessarily a bad thing?
Well, it is. It is if it negates the point of the attraction.
I'd better rethink this. Oh, good. We don't get penalized for this.
No.
Move the mirror wall. To remove a reflected image, simply move the mirror.
Oh.
First, the mirror was constructed so that it could be moved. Then, beyond where the mirror was, an empty hallway had to be created.
Oh, so when they wanted people to see blue badger, they will open the mirror. And when they wanted to hide
And when they wanted to hide it, they simply had to close it again. This explains why the other side of these fragments have design on them.
Oh. The pattern is the same as the other ones on this hallway.
Then, when the mirror is closed, it would blend in with the rest of the walls. This is the mirror trick that this haunted house employs. And this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit.
It does. Huh? How so?
Think about it, Kay. There was a place that was outside of my field of vision. The culprit kept out of sight by hiding here.
Right here.
There was a very large blind spot, one I could not see beyond, and it was here. If my assailant hit on the other side of this movable mirror,
then you wouldn't be able to see him. Sorry. He didn't even need to do anything to the blood badger, though. It's...
Exactly. All he had to do was wait for me on the other side of the mirror.
Wait, hold on. I just thought of something.
Yes?
Well, shouldn't the mirror wall be broken right now in reality?
Since we have a few shards of it, we can probably assume it is. Yes, it most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? Since we found these inside the victim's costume, that would mean that the victim was already there when the mirror was broken. Wait, that sound.
Need the money. I'm old now. Oh!
That sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Okay, I'd like you to input some new information.
Ah! Don't scare me like that!
Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me.
Sure, whatever you need. So, what do you need anyway?
If you could first recreate this hallway just before I entered the dining room.
You got it!
Now this, I believe this is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although, at the time, I thought it was but a single straight hallway. And then I went inside. It was around then that I heard the sound of a mirror shattering.
You hear what? Then...
Yes, I believe it was then that the mirror was broken.
Okay, so... when you step outside the hallway again...
The mirror wall should no longer exist. Kay, please recreate that.
Got it! Wait, but with the mirror gone, the culprit lost his hiding spot. So where did he go if he's brought back suit, Mr. Edgeworth?
Ha, that's easy enough. With the mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway.
I think this about wraps it up. Looks like we haven't solved everything.
No, not yet. An even larger contradiction has now reared its head.
Huh?
Perhaps you did not notice. But this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. The inconsistency between what I saw in the recreation lies...
So there's two bodies here, no mirror here, so he still saw something here.
You still saw something there, yeah. Okay, take a good look at the end of the hole.
Oh, there's no blue badger there.
Exactly. The blue badger that I saw in reality is not here. This is the final point on this long change of logic, the last remaining contradiction.
Oh. So let me get this straight. When you came out of the dining room, you saw a badger, right?
And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the real identity of our mystery badger.
The vanishing one?
Yeah, I think it's Lance. Go on.
No, it doesn't let me present that, so...
Oh.
I think it's this one. No, wait. I think it's this one. Maybe.
Go for it. Do what you think. The badger I saw was in actuality the dead victim's body.
Oh! What?
Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is my final decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off. And you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death for Mr. Deacon.
No!
Maybe it was due to their fighting, or perhaps it was their life-shattering bullet. But no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror wall was broken.
You were at the house at the time, right? Are you telling me that you missed the sound of a gunshot?
There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time, all for theatrics, I assume. The gunshot must have blended right in.
Yeah!
Now then, I'd like you to recall something for me. Who was it that was with the victim at the haunted house?
Ooh!
Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim of his gun and use it on him?
Ooh!
It was you, Lance Amano! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
It's not like I had a choice. I'll be turned on me all of the sudden. He snapped and turned violent right after I hung out with you. He shoved me on the ground and straddled me. I felt bad. I had to grab his gun. I shot him. The bullet must have went through his body and shot the mirror. If I had to take his gun and shot him first, it would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal. He escaped from jail. See, that's justified self-defense. My boy was only trying to protect himself. You're missing the point.
That remains to be seen and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you.
You were the one in charge right here. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight. Wait, I had nothing to do with the murder. The only person who should be arrested is Lance. Dad!
Oh my god.
Sorry, but you're not slipping away that easily, Mr. Ernest Amano. You tampered with the evidence so you could cover for your son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all. Truly touching. By the way, do you know why I'm really here? And how could I possibly know the answer to such an asinine question? You and me. I came all this way from across the sea just to see you, you know. You came to see me?
What's that supposed to mean?
I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano, about a case from 10 years ago.
A case from 10 years ago.
Oh, what's the name that you used here for that case? Sheena! It's known as the KG8 incident.
Oh no, the KGB are on this!
Yep. Oh shit.
The KG8 incident?
Oh, so you remember it? Good. Then you recall that the trigger in that case was the Amano Group scandal. Specifically, the charge of an internal smuggling ring.
Smuggling? There's that word again.
At the time, the person that was arrested as a ringleader was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin DeVore.
Ah! Father!
Even though you pushed the crime onto your then secretary, Mr. DeVore, I was suspecting you were involved with the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. DeVore was arrested in place of you, which is why when he broke out, you hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for his silence on your little dirty secret. Now, please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Pretend to be not an ignorant owl you want. We're taking you down to the prison anyway for a nice, long chat. Oh, fuck. Hold it! What? What the? Who the hell was that? Oh,
Hold it!
God.
I'll take him down to the precinct if you don't mind.
Oh my god.
Remember, this is all in the past.
Oh my god. They were involved in that too. And who the fuck are you?
I'm Jacques Sportsman, and I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Oh, Jax. Thank goodness you're here. Don't jerk me around. It's an Interpol case, so get your paws off of my suspect.
Sorry, but I can't comply. I've got the backing of the prosecutor's office. See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. So if you could please cooperate with me here, that'd be great! Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal?
Sorry, but I hate prosecutors. The whole lot of you. Not this guy again. I know. Guys, arrest the 2 suspects.
Sir!
Oh, I always forgot. Prosecutor Mouse Edgeworth.
Oh wait, he was with Buddy!
That explains
Did
a
you
lot,
see it?
eh? Yes, I see
Yeah.
it. I'd like to thank you.
Thank me.
Yeah, for working so hard to fulfill my goal. Hey, is that any way to thank someone? What the hell is this supposed to mean? You were so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. So, how does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you?
The hand that feeds me? I'm not sure I follow.
It's not just pretending with me. You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working with Mr. Aman on the smuggling ring, right?
No, I would never do such a thing.
No, he's the other guy. What the heck? Our intel's never wrong. In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working with the ring.
Ah, so Agent Lang suspected my relation to Mr. Amano. That must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude.
On top of that, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right?
Ugh.
There were non-stop rumors flying around about forged evidence with that guy. You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors too, are you?
The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed.
Well, don't worry. It's not only you. The whole lot of you can't be trusted. A prosecutor who never lost in 40 years. Every defendant must be found guilty. Fueled by that kind of thinking, is it any wonder that court produces nothing but falsities and lies?
It would seem that his disdain extends beyond just me. Prosecutors, the courts, why is this man so angry with us all?
Rest assured, the next time we meet, I will be so forgiven. So don't you forget it. Meow, that's right.
Please wait.
Eh?
Agent Sheena. Why does Agent Lang hate all prosecutors so?
Lang is the head of the Lone Honor House of Lang in Shenfa. The heads of all police-related divisions in that country were of Lang blood.
Were? What do you mean by that? Aren't they still?
They were revered, but that was a long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore. And it was all because of the courts.
How can that be?
A prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence one of the Lang detectives found. That the evidence purity was tarnished and cost the Lang family its honor and trust.
But not all prosecutors are like that.
Even so, Lang will never respect the country again. The court again.
The court.
Or any prosecutor.
So Agent Lang is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors. Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Come on, Jim, we better catch up.
Oh, yeah.
We've still got to deliver that thing to the old man, after all.
Oh, yeah.
Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up and headed out ourselves.
Yeah. Are you going home, Miss Edgeworth?
No, I've done nothing but be entangled in one mess after another since my return. If it's all right with you, can you drop me off at my office?
No problem, sir.
Excuse me?
Yes, what is it?
Thank you very much.
That's okay, don't need to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective.
I guess I was fooled pretty badly by Lance. Oh, cruel fate! What's a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves? And to think, I never realized my father was right there. I never said anything to him. I knew it. I'm a failure.
Ah, there she goes again, talking to herself.
Ms. Pops. I wonder if you knew why your father participated in the kidnapping. No, I have no idea. Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance. Which means that from the beginning he had no interest in the staged self-abduction.
Wait, then why did he?
I believe it was because of your presence, Miss Pops. Me? Lance realized that the two of you were related. Which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Ms. Devore into cooperating. Father! As a felon, he could not tell you his real relation to you. However, as the Amano family butler, at the very least, he was able to watch over you. It was all he could do, but that was the shape of his overflowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind. That is... Thank you very much! You're welcome, although there is no need to thank me. No, Lauren, stop! I mean, this man's so much older than you!
Oh. Looks like you completely got the hair away, Mr. Edgeworth. Wait till go, sir. I knew you were such a player. Your technique is way beyond the level of a great thief.
What are you going on about now?
Wow, you doesn't give maybe some, but you have no street smarts. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you, sir. Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all. You haven't remembered in all this time. I guess I'm just going to have to say it. This isn't the first time we met, you know. Well, what do you mean, pal? Miss Edgeworth, how do you know this girl? Doesn't your child forgot me too, Gummy? Gummy? Where I put that? Here. Maybe this will jog your memory. Oh, is that what I think it is? I promise I'll return it to you one day, remember?
That single piece of cloth took me back far into my past. To that fateful day 7 years ago when I first met the then-child Kay. And Detective Gumshoe.
Ooh.
Can we do a little bit of the next case, please?
You can. Okay then.
I can, yeah.
Okay then, let's do it then. Turnabout Reminiscence. Open.
Reminiscence.
Turnabout Reminiscence. Here we go.
Kay Faraday, the young lady who calls herself the second Yatagarasu. The piece of cloth that she conjured up has taken me back to many years ago.
7 years earlier.
7 years earlier.
Oh, the judge.
It's a court case. I have to voice the guy on the left there.
Okay.
That's right, I did it. I killed the guy. But it was the great thief Yatagarasu that told me to do it.
Oh, yes.
That's the, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so the defendant just...
Don't you get it? I know the true identity of the Yatagarasu.
Oh.
The Yatagarasu is the man standing over there at the prosecutor's bench. Are you saying that I'm the Yatagarasu? Don't you dare deny it! You told me to kill him when you snuck into the embassy!
Are you claiming that Mr. Faraday is a Yatagarasu?
That's exactly what I'm saying! Objection! Mr. Rell, I think we've heard just about enough of you. Your Honor, please listen to me! I'm telling you the truth! You've got to believe me!
In accordance with the defendant's accusation, a new prosecutor shall be called to replace Mr. Faraday. This court will be recessed until the new prosecutor is ready.
Mr. Faraday, huh?
Ooh.
It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. Hey, it's young Miles again! And so it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be... as a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused by the defendant.
I think
Edgeworth? Yep. Hi, Setrack. Sir.
Hey, Setrak. Hola.
Have you read over all the documents regarding this trial? Yes, sir. I've memorized everything there is to know. Very good. The paperwork for the prosecutor substitution is just about complete. Edgeworth, always bear in mind that as your mentor, I, Manfred von Karma, will accept nothing short of perfection. I understand, sir. To have the chance to stand in court at such an early stage in my career, I am honored and proud. As I have watched over your studies, I am giving you this very rare chance. Prove yourself. Crush the defendant's pathetic lies into oblivion. Yes, sir. That's such a legendary prosecutor will be watching and judging my performance. I have to be perfect in every way. Well, let's talk to him. Today's trial should have ended in just 1 minute. Because the defendant was picked up by the security camera, correct? Exactly. The killer had the gall to say that he only killed because he was instructed to do so. Even more outrageous is his claim that the case prosecutor Bjorn Faraday gave the order.
My goes a lot drunk.
Ha! Faraday is such a fool. He's been cornered by his very own prey. Sir, are you an acquaintance of Mr. Bjorn Faraday? He is a pathetic man who speaks nothing but nonsense. Nonsense? He once tried to explain to me in a way of punishing those who cannot be brought to court. Those who cannot be brought to court? That is nonsense, for no man is above the law. Well, there are always a few exceptions. However, there is no reason to even deal with such individuals. A prosecutor is a guardian of the court, one with no obligation to outside matters. Thus, there is no reason to deal with such individuals. I see. Edgeworth, disgracing yourself as Faraday has will not be forgiven. Have no fear. I will not let you down, sir. In place of the accused prosecutor Bjorn Faraday, I'll prove the defendant's guilt. Very good. I've secured an hour of recess for you to prepare to do just that. Show them all the power of Von Karma. So, have you achieved a firm understanding of the case? Yes, sir. I have memorized everything that is written down in the case files. Well then, explain the case to me. I want to see if you really know what you are talking about. Understood. A murder was committed on September 8th in front of the Cotopian Embassy. The victim, Mr. Dead Man, was a staff member at the embassy. Wow, you can't get any more blunt than that, folks. The defendant in this case, Mr. Macrell, was held for questioning the night of the incident as he was deemed suspicious. Also, he had this odor about him. It smelled like low tide or something. He was quickly placed under arrest for possession of the murder weapon, a gun. It was called a gun. Furthermore, at the time of the murder, the great thief Yadagarasu has successfully infiltrated the Kodofian embassy as well. At first, Rel claimed that he himself was the Yadagarasu, but that he did not kill Dead Man. I wonder what he expected to gain from such a desperate lie. It's possible that he wants to go down while in the spotlight if he is found guilty. There truly is no limit to people's inanity. But I digress. Continue, Edgeworth. Yes, sir. During the trial, the prosecution presented the security footage that captured the murder. The footage clearly showed Mr. Rel as the murderer. The act of Mr. Rel firing the gun could be clearly seen from the visitor's gallery. Upon seeing that, the defendant retracted his statement and admitted to the murder. I did it because I was told to. By the real Yadagarasu, Bjorn Faraday. That sounds about right. However, you've forgotten one thing. While this may appear to simply be the murder of a Kodofian embassy staff member, people are actually referring to it as the second KG-8 incident. The second KG-8 incident? I'm very sorry, sir. I fear I failed to study hard enough. Well, even among the police, it's information that only a select few are privy to. Could you please enlighten me, sir? Hold on! Oh, fuck. Sir, what do you mean by the second KG-8 incident? In order for me to tell you that, you must first learn about the original case. And take a look at these documents. This is a 3-year-old newspaper. KG-8 Incident Overview. Reference materials regarding the KG-8 incident. I received them from my mentor. You have heard of the Amano Group scandal before, correct? Look at them doing the same pose.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. The secretary of Ernest Amano, the Amano Group's director, was arrested. Under suspicion of smuggling. Correct. CCU was an employee of the Amano Group. And the sole witness to the smuggling operation, it was she who brought the crime to light. However, Ms. Yu was silenced before she could testify in court. Wasn't a Kodopian embassy staff member arrested for the murder? Yes, a Kodopian by the name of Manny Kochen was a suspect. Or is it Koshin? I don't know.
Koshin.
Virgin lack of evidence, the case went unresolved.
Mini Koshin.
Yeah, many Koshin, yeah. Lack of evidence? Ha! If only I was in charge of the case. I would have done everything in my power to prove his guilt. I would have made all the evidence. Oh, god damn it, got me again, Miles Edgeworth. To make sure that all criminals are found guilty, my mentor really is dedicated. Faraday was the prosecutor on the case then, and he was as pathetic as ever. Huh. Mr. Faraday was in charge of the KG-8 incident as well? That's right. And now, once again, the victim of the case you are currently assigned to was someone who is scheduled to testify against that smuggling organization. And just like last time, the victim was murdered right before he was to testify. You're catching on. The victim was murdered just before his day in court against the smuggling organization. Events are occurring almost exactly the same way as they did in the KG-8 incident. So that's why it's being called the second KG-8 incident. Yes. Yet there is one difference between the two incidents. What would that be? The so-called noble thief that is sending everyone into an uproar. The great thief Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu? I better find out more. Now before you pick another dialogue option, present him stuff. The badge. It is thanks to you that I finally become a prosecutor, sir. It's amusing that you wanted to become a defense attorney, yet became my student. It is a strange path you have traveled. It's true that I had once wanted to become a defense attorney, but now I am honored and proud to be a prosecutor. I see. Then as a student of mine, I suggest you remember this well. The prosecutor's badge is not to be flaunted. The dignity of a prosecutor lies in the man himself, not in the badge.
Oh, that's why. I see.
I understand. I will keep that in mind. Besides, why put holes in your fine garments? It's simply preposterous. Prosecutors must also take pride in their appearance. I will keep this in mind as well. I'm constantly having to remind the others at the prosecutor's office of this. It's more fashionable to keep your prosecutor's badge in your pocket! In other words, always treat a prosecutor's badge with care and honor? I understand, sir.
Okay.
That's why no one wears their prosecutor's badge.
Okay.
About the KG-8 incident, the trial came to a proper conclusion, did it not? Ha! I'd hardly call the defendant being found innocent a proper conclusion. If I had been on the case, no one would have a single doubt about his guilt. But wasn't there a lack of evidence to prove that Mr. Kochin was guilty? A lack of evidence? Ha! There is no such thing. That's just like him to be able to prove a man guilty, even when the evidence is lacking.
Let's see.
Let's check the profiles. My mentor who has never known defeat in 35 years. A legendary prosecutor.
A60. Okay.
Bjorn Faraday, prosecutor of the KG-8 incident, accused by Rel of being the Yatagarasu. Dead man, Kadofian embassy staff member, was gunned down in front of an embassy by Rel. Mac Rel, embassy staff killing suspect, arrested on suspicion for the handgun he was carrying. Yatagarasu, real identity unknown, but claims to be a noble thief, infiltrated the embassy.
Okay.
If it is true that the Yatagarasu showed up at the Kadofian embassy, what could he or she have been after? No doubt to steal any suspicious accounting records and then release them publicly. Or, more likely, to steal secrets from the Kadofian embassy itself. Since the item that the Yatagarasu stole from there was sent to police. What was it that the Yadarasu sent to the police? I don't know the details. Anything related to the Yadarasu is getting the top secret treatment. Still, I find it very ironic. By returning the stolen item to the police, it was proof positive that the Yadagarasu had infiltrated the embassy on the same day the staff member was killed. Criminals should have a way of incriminating themselves, wouldn't you say? And that would have to be the first time the Yadagarasu has left evidence behind, correct? Yes, indeed. If you wish to learn more about the Yadagarasu, then I suggest you ask Faraday. Mr. Faraday? He happens to be the prosecutor in charge of the Yadagarasu case as well.
How convenient.
He's the prosecutor in charge of both the KG8 incident and the Yadagarasu case. Mr. Faraday really has a lot on his plate.
Oh my god.
What is it, little girl?
You're scary, mister.
Ugh. Did you need something?
I wanted to trade these coins with you.
A fistful of dimes, quarters, and pennies. But it looks like you've exactly $1. Is this what you want?
Thanks. That's exactly what I needed. Ah.
Could that child be here to watch the trial? How disrespectful for a child like that to be running around inside the courthouse. Does no one have a respect for this country's judicial system anymore?
The
The paperwork for the... Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah. The paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is complete.
Why, you? Do you even know how much time there is left before the trial resumes?
I'm so sorry.
I can have you mopping up this courthouse instead of protecting it in an instant!
Oh.
It's no bother, sir. Not being completely prepared could prove to be a perfect handicap to me. A proud one you are.
Oh my god, it's that same pose.
Yep. Remember back in Game 3 when we saw young Edgeworth do all the same poses Manfred did and I pointed that out?
Yes, yes.
Yep. You had better collect the evidence from Faraday and prepare yourself. It's time for your debut, Edgeworth.
Sir.
Oh, we didn't get a chance to talk to anyone else.
Oh,
What a
that's
shame.
okay.
We'll do just a little bit more and then we'll call it a night.
No problem. Oh my god, the music.
Just what is going on? Why isn't Faraday here yet? How is it possible that the defense is not prepared yet either? Bailiff, where is Mr. Faraday?
I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, yes, I have legs.
Oh my god, he actually does have legs. Holy shit.
You must be the one Mr. Von Carver recommended. I heard this will be your first trial. I look forward to see you how you perform. Oh, by the way, was there someone celebrating a birthday during recess? I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off. Come to think of it, the other day when my grandson...
Sir, it looks like the trial's about to resume. However... Yes, it will be all but impossible to prove the witness a liar. Without the evidence from Faraday! What is the blasted buffoon up to?
It's an emergency, sirs! Oh, it's an emergency, sirs! Silence!
There shall be no yelling in this sacred hall of law! Bailiff, remove that man from this courtroom at once!
please. Wait, you have to listen to me. Does anybody say defendant lover number 2, Mr. Faraday, and the defendant? The two of them, they're both at your honor. What?
Whoa! What? What?
What?
That's my line.
Wow.
All right, I think this is a good place to stop for now.
Stay back.
Ugh.
No one's allowed at the crime scene, period.
Just who does this oddball think he is?
This is becoming quite a hotspot.
Isn't she Mr. Rell's defense attorney? All right.
Hey, you! Don't run it away, pal!
And who are you to tell me what to do? I'll never find out what's going on like this. It's time for some civil discourse.
Now we can pause.
Yep. So what do you think about this case shaping up?
It's looking interesting so far.
Okay. All
Okay.
right, but that's for tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely tomorrow. Let's see. Still kind of early for some people, so let's see what's going on. We'll see streaming. Let's check. This. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got Mr. Snipey who's playing Big Walk, which is an interesting game. So
All right.
let's send it to them. Okay then. So tomorrow evening we'll be continuing with the case and find out what's going on.
Yeah, sounds like everything's gonna be shaping up pretty interestingly.
Yes, I also need to review the video to remember what voice he gives those two.
All right.
Anyway, thank you for being here, and we'll be seeing you next time. Until then.
Bye.